Come on a journey with us as we take a look at some of the highlights of this fantastic event, including car owners, bike owners, live bands, characters, and truly sensational dancers. Let us show you the story of Coolie Rocks On 2011. First up, Rock and Roll on the Footpath. I think he got his shirt from Dr. Carl.
You ain't never seen a rabbit and you ain't no friend. He said you were a hard place, standing on the footpath in Coolangatta. You know it's dead high place. There's all right. You ain't never seen a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. All right, baby.
This 1953 Ford International F100 is one of my favourites and comes complete with airbag suspension.
Exhaust cutouts, all international running gear. What year, what model? The truck's a 53, but the chassis and everything's 78, International Scout. Well, we've been doing it for about 4 years. My mate built it for somebody else who half built it, and then we took it over and changed it all to what we think's a good thing. The front part's been painted forever and a day that colour, but the back is new. We put it on for our niece's formal. She's used it for a school formal. Was offered a stretch Hummer or a stretch 300 and preferred the old truck. Just for something different. It was drivable, but it was very high, and we lowered it all down and put the airbags on it and all that sort of thing. Just change it to be more socially acceptable, I guess. Dana diffs front and back. That's a compressor for the airbags.
Which one?
Here.
Right.
It's like an air conditioning compressor converted to suit for the airbags. 465 Holy. It's pretty much the only carb you can put on an International Scout. Any more and they get too much fuel, any less is not enough, you know. But we love it. It surprises everybody when you drive it.
This 1969 Cadillac caught my eye as it was so long. Have a look at the attention to detail of the Elvis cushions handmade by the owners.
I bought it about 3.5 years ago down near Surfers Paradise. I was told it was this and that, and it wasn't quite what they made out. I've spent roughly 2.25 years doing it up, over 4,500 hours, a lot of effort, a lot of time with my darling. A 1969 Cadillac DeVille convertible. A beautiful car to drive, and I'm going to start enjoying it. Coolie rocks on. I think it's going to be a great show. I had it here last year at the Winter Sun one, but I think this is going to really improve this Gold Coast effort. It's all just been rebuilt, recut out, all rust cut out, everything. I've been the last 9 months getting it back on the road. I've done a full shell job on it, and I'm very happy with MSR, Maruka Smash Repair. They've done the job, the paint job and the panel job, and I'm very pleased we both are. And I don't mind spending the dollars because I'm getting a result now. These are done in 18 karat gold. The name plate, Cadillac name, same with the grille.
We filmed this couple doing some awesome moves. I think they call it the choo-choo train. This gentleman brought his mother-in-law along for the ride. She's looking great for her age. The car, that is.
350 Chev, 2-speed power glide, the 3-inch roof top, alligated bonnet, it's L300 front end, 8-inch rear with shocks, white walls, just the usual basic interior. Yeah, we've been coming here for nearly 15 years now, and originally from Adelaide, and moved here basically because everything happens up and down the East Coast, and this is one of the reasons. It's a GM Satin Black, just right. General Motors, because it's straight out the gun. We never really worried about it until we're ready to paint it the real colour. We've done formals, we've done a wedding. It's quite well, it worked well in a wedding. Be interested to do a funeral, but we haven't got that far yet.
From 4 wheels to 2, Cash and Granny, on their way from Tasmania to the Queensland drags, took time out to visit Coolie Rocks On.
Cash and rode up from Tassie to go to the Winter Nats at Ipswich. This is a 06 Softail.
And have you had the bike long? Have you
about a year. My mate lost his licence for drink driving. Come over here, Gran.
Go and grab it.
Granny.
Take up the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And you're here with family or just
No,
come
no,
up on
it's
your bike?
just a group of us, mates rode up, all together.
Collectively, all these bikes here?
Yeah, there's
Right.
another few more that were a bit hungover. Couldn't come out today.
Say no more.
They come in the renter van we got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, it's absolutely fantastic.
This is Rolly's Road King, that's 2011.
And will you be staying long while you're here?
We're here till Monday and then spend another sort of week going back down to Melbourne. I've had this one for about a year. We've got a couple of others, some old shovel head choppers and Super Glide Sport. We're Cash and Granny from Tasmania, Coolie's Rocks.
Let's have a quick look at a 1923 Ford T-Bucket.
Original 1915 chassis, 351 Cleveland, work, C4 gearbox, quick shift on it, 9-inch diff. Yeah, I've had it 18 years and registered for 13 years of that on the road. Oh, yeah, steering wheel, that sort of thing, but yeah, everything else is... most of like brakes and everything's off an XB. Yeah, it'll perform as well. You know, you can go and start out half an hour to spend on it, and you're there 3 hours later. But yeah, good fun.
This young stall holder couldn't wait for the crowds to arrive.
We got it yesterday. We set up. We own the roundup. We own this stall here. We own this stall here. This stall's basically pull a string, win a prize. All you're gonna do is pull a string, pull the string, and the colour on the string will tell me what prize you get. Most of them are white, and you'll get little toys like this, Barbie dolls or swords or kites. If you pull an orange, you get to win any toy you want. We're based in Caboolture.
Yep.
We keep all our rides and stuff in Woodford. It's been going for about 10 years, I think. It's good.
Expecting a big crowd?
Yeah, today I shouldn't be able to move here today.
Yeah. What do you think of the cars?
Oh mate, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't stop staring.
What's your favourite?
Mustang.
Ford Mustang? Yeah. What do you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just any Mustang, mate.
Yeah.
Any Mustang.
Yeah.
Also, I've seen a Stingray as well.
Yeah.
I like that, a golden one. I like that. That was good.
If you thought dancing was for old people, think again. This couple have some of the smoothest moves.
Crazy little thing called love. You gotta be cool, relax. I get hip, I get on my track, take a back seat, hitchhike. I take a long ride on a motorbike, I'm ready. This thing called love. It rocks like a ladies' united swing. It jives, rocks in the cradle like a baby tonight. I'm ready, Freddy, crazy little thing called love. Oh, thing called love. Crazy 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 little thing called love. Yeah, yeah. Crazy little thing called love. Yeah, yeah. Yes! Hey, thanks, guys.
A Coolie Rocks On festival would not be complete without the local legendary character, none other than Rock and Roll Reg, as he is known.
Daryl's the original guy, Custom Cruisers, that really started this off.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because we came here years ago and we used to park in the other street, because years ago this street used to be end-on-end parking, not angle parking.
Okay.
And the police used to chase us, and then we ended up hiring one block,
Yeah.
you know. But and now this is being run now by the people who are investing the money, are the people who are organising this. And they're spending their own money, and they're the steer committee, and they got separate committees that run it. And it's been done pretty professionally. I've owned it now, as I said, now over 40 years, and I've been coming here to Wintersun. This is our 26th year, I think it is, in the same car. But this we used for the Bodgie and Widgie reunion in Wynnum in '87. '88 I had it in Expo for Rock and Roll Week, and then in '89 I did 7 days with Kylie Minogue. I'm the policeman in the delinquents with this car, and but it's got about 755,000 miles it's done now. But it now runs a 5-speed gearbox, which is a popular thing. It makes it, well, it cruises better. I won't say it goes faster, that's wrong. It doesn't go fast, just cruises nice. But it's getting tired, it's got a lot of stone chips all over it, but it's like me, but it's a go-go car, not a show car. Yeah? And still runs the side valve flathead, obviously, with a 5-speed gearbox, and it runs a 292 Falcon diff gears to make it cruise. It runs 1,600, it's 70 mile an hour in 5th gear. So it cruises good, and it returns about 22 to the gallon it does, for a car that's nearly 2 tonne in weight. It's July 1951, the car, and I've owned it, as I said now, going over 40 years, but I just drive it. They're all 1951 pennies. They light up there all right?
Yep.
And they're all in the ashtray, actually stuck like in dust. And when I banged it to clean the ashtray out, all those pennies fell out, and I stuck them on the dashboard. I thought it'd be a bit of tradition. It's got a few little modern things. We're going to have our nav man and our DVD players and things like that, and reverse cameras. Somebody said you can't see out the back, but I always tell everybody, I always worried about where I'm going, not where I've been. But you can see through the window. See, you don't have to see these. It's got the original 51 shades on it now too. They're all original stuff. Mostly you see a lot of early Wintersun ones there too, from the years gone by. The 75 years of Ford. We went down to Melbourne in 2000. Yeah, that there's been there since 1990, and it's $1,500 worth originally. I don't know what it'd cost now. But you've got to keep them polished up pretty well, because they get burnt with cigarettes. They've been burnt a few times, and you've got to polish them out, you know. It's got a few marks in it, but it's like me, so have I. Well, Johnny O'Keefe, I grew up with Johnny O'Keefe, and I think it was just sort of memorialise his name. And of course Elvis we all like, and James Dean who we grew up with, and Marilyn Monroe, and Buddy Holly of course, for our music. But there's the old original wolf whistle too, see the old cable pull one. It's got a new electronic distributor in our 12-volt one. It's what they need. They need electric fuel pump and the thing to run, because they get better spark, you know. Keeps it ticking over well. They've got heaps of torque in them. They're a funny engine to drive. It's got inertia, you know. You got to like carry on a weight, and once it's going, it just seems to carry on. It's beautiful, isn't it? It does 3,800 revs that all this one does. I'm not too sure of the figures and the torques. The 5-speed knocks it back a little bit, but it makes it travel on the road excellent, you know. It's got 292 diff gears. I actually use Falcon diffs. It's an XF Falcon diff. And I cut 91mm out of one side and use 2 short axles, and it gives you the higher ratio, you know. All engineered in my backyard.
No rock and roll festival would be complete without the parade, and we can't forget Catfish, Johnny O'Keefe's original drummer.
These New South Welshmen.
He's up there, chicken. Bring us in.
That little bird sing, let's ride. I better catch up. Sweet lollipop. That is too funny.
Alright, you ready?
It's the skates you're supposed to be taking
don't forget Elvis.
King is back. Thank you very much. Coolie rocks on with the King, 2011.